our Torah. As we know, in this week's Parsha, we have certain things running together. You have the personal obligations that we have, that if somebody steals from somebody else and then admits to it, he still has to make that person whole. We don't rely on society to make that person whole. We rely on the thief to make the victim whole. The issue of the sota, the wife who the husband suspects of being an adulteress, and so the whole commandments of what happens. But at the same time, we have the communal, the Birkat Kohanim, the blessings of the priest, the priestly blessings are in this week's Parsha. And taking care of the camp is in this week's Parsha. So we have both communal and individual. And it's an important lesson to us that society is made up of individuals, and individuals make up society. One of the big disasters of, say, the 20th century has been the loss of community spirit. There's a book out called Bowling Alone. It used to be, like my father was a member of a bowling league. And they weren't going to set the world on fire with their bowling. It was a group of guys that get together, and they liked to bowl together, and they were in a league, and they did things together. We see this all over, that such institutions have gone down. When I was much younger, it was a big thing to go to a concert because that's how you heard music. Okay, you heard live music. Today, you put them on your iPad or your iPhone, and you can listen to all the great music you want. You don't have to go to a concert. And the music industry, by the way, is reflecting this, in that they make their money off of what they sell on for the iPhone or the whatever smartphone you have. But this is an important issue because what it does is it breaks down society. And if you look at it, people stealing from one another break down society. It means that society can't exist. But if you just look at the communal and take away the individual, then everything also breaks down because, like I said, society cannot exist unless you take the individual as a value. That's why in this week's Parsha, it goes through all the heads of the tribes who are bringing their gift to the Beit HaMikdash, to the Tabernacle rather, and it says each one by name, and everything they give is exactly the same. So why don't they just say all the leaders of the tribes each one brought this individually? It wants to emphasize that on one hand, while we are obligated to do things as a community, we cannot forget the individual. Something to think about